that federal building is where the Department of Transportation is here in Washington, D.C., where Pete Buttigieg doesn't do his job, didn't go help with the chemical spill, so many other things. So we're kind of camped out here for a little bit. And over here, oh my gosh, what was that building? Did we ever find out?
Big old building there.
Homeland Security's right on the other side. That's kind of like maybe an office building, but government, it's all government. Department of Education, like right over there. Oh, and that's Department of Transportation too, right there. Buttigieg, he's somewhere up around there. Maybe he's gonna.
He's on vacation somewhere.
Yeah, sure, he's on vacation somewhere. So we're just talking a little here.
Yeah.
Jerry's gonna film me for a few minutes.
Okay, here we go.
On the megaphone.
Yeah. Okay. We just did a little Facebook on my Facebook. Steve was really on fire and doing a hell of a job, as usual.
That's the Metro Plaza station.
As usual. And
we're, as I said already, I'm in front of the Department of Transportation. I don't know much about it. Like many departments down here, you really don't know what they're about because there's so many. We do have a Godzilla, even huger size federal government, and it's got to be at least cut in half. It should be one of the goals of both parties, all parties.
Yeah, it's way too big.
Let's cut our federal government at least in half. Easy.
Way too big.
Department of Education, goodbye. FBI, goodbye. We don't need them. I could go down a long list. Those are two I know for sure.
You know, the Constitution doesn't talk about any of these departments. It talks about Congress.
What the heck?
It talks
the
about
states
Senate.
have the rights with education. That's what I was down here trying to share with these government workers down here. Many that are so closed up in their offices they couldn't hear you if they wanted to.
No, they can't.
Go down and listen to security video and audio if they even have audio. They're so.
Well, they probably have audio. They probably do.
Well, no doubt security and the police around here got plenty of audio. There's a policeman right over there. You can listen to every
I mean, they monitor your phone calls.
Sometimes you only have one person, but they know you're talking about something that represents that. It's a good stand.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you down here around D.C., more than one person hears this at a time.
Oh, the cameras are all over the place.
Cameras are everywhere. And more audio, I'm sure.
Well, they monitor your phone calls, your emails, there's nothing that they don't really monitor. And I'll be getting.
So like I said before, you can stay there. Like I said before, you know, Jerry and I just come around D.C., walking around. Sorry, I got to get my shout on. But gosh darn, many of us across America, I'm talking tens of millions, at least 80 million for sure. Probably 90, 100, 150 million, probably closing in on 200 million of Americans are just getting kind of weary. Doesn't look like that here because everybody's fed well and worked well on the American payers' tax dollars. So it looks real pretty here. But we travel across America and it ain't so pretty. Not pretty at all on the southern border. We were down there 12 straight days and nights. Not a pretty place. And it's a crime against humanity to allow people from all over the world to come into America without any identification. It's a crime against them. You say, why am I talking about this? I'm talking to our federal city. Do your job at the southern and now northern border and protect the American people from all enemies, even the transportation department, this federal building, all you workers that sit at your desks all day long and don't do much of anything. You could all go down to the southern border and you could solve the problem like that. You know you could. We know now. I mean, Trump did it pretty much like that. And we also know now that they can solve our incredible runaway inflation. Remember that? Inflation into depression. They could solve that. As far as I'm concerned, if it's going to crash, which is probably going to crash anyway because our governments are so irresponsible for so long. If the world economy and American and world economy is going to crash, might as well happen during the Biden time. Because then the conservatives are assured, I would think, of winning back the responsibility to fairly and morally run America. Because right now we got a bunch of people, more than ever in my opinion, running amok against our nation. Running amok. This guy at the Department of Transportation, I don't care what his sexual preference is. I don't care. But he's doing a crappy job. He's going out on vacation while there's a chemical spill out in Palestine, Ohio?
Palestine.
Palestine.
That's how they pronounce it.
And across this country, many bad situations on our roadways and in our railways. Why is that going on? Y'all got so much money to constantly build in this federal crystal city, but you can't take care of the roads and bridges and potholes across America and across your own state and across D.C. Why don't you take care of America before you keep taking care of yourselves? Remember that? That's called morality. That's called ethical. You guys remember ethical? Do you remember honesty? Do you remember, how about this one? Integrity? How about we have real integrity in our entire federal government again? And if we don't, we get to abolish you. We get to say, bye-bye, we don't want you no more.
There you go.
Many American people are so close to saying, bye-bye, we don't even want you no more. We're not going to listen to you no more. Eventually, they'll stop paying your salaries. Because we're not going to pay salaries to people that bankrupt America. Why should we pay money to terrible business people? That's why Trump was good. He was a businessman. You're a bunch of corrupt politicians and bureaucrats. You don't know shit or shinola about business. You're destroying America. Either you're stupid or you're derelict in your duty. Either you're very stupid or you're treasonous. Either you're stupid or you're traitors. We want to know which is it. Because if it's just stupid, then we want to abolish you. We don't want stupid people running our government. Top to bottom. We're tired of stupid people. So if you're not stupid, if you're not indoctrinated and brainwashed, then you have a nefarious thing you gotta do. Could that be trying to control the American people so you can sort of like take over America? Is that the donkey's plan? Look at it. They're indoctrinating and brainwashing our children to death. Why? And why do we allow it? Why do we allow the Department of Education to even exist? They're indoctrinating tools in bed with the media. Just like the Biden administration. We're in dire straits. The scariest part, we're in such terrible straits, but so few are aware of it. Because you've been all indoctrinated. Most of our, me too, most of our population indoctrinated and brainwashed. Stop it! We did not hire you to brainwash our children. Woke is a joke. We want transvestites out of our public schools. We want transvestites out of our women's sports. We want transvestites out of our women's sports. You gotta start standing, men. You gotta start standing, women. Quit giving away your country to the highest bidder. Quit giving away your country to a bunch of brainwashed artists. The indoctrination brainwash artists. They're an indoctrination on your nation. They've been doing it for 50, 60, 70 years. They're doing it non-stop now. They brainwashed your souls and your hearts. Awaken, American people.
hang those treason son of bitches.
There you go. Right on, buddy.
Hang them.
Hang them.
Hang them. Treason.
We can't say that on YouTube, though.
Not seditious conspiracy. It's fucking treason.
That's what it's been.
Hang them.
Thank you, man.
It is treason what the council, the committee on the January 6th hearing did to this nation. That is treasonous. That is recent treasonous. We don't do lynch mobs in America. It is treasonous what they're doing to Mr. Trump, President Trump, and they don't do it to any Clinton or Obama or Biden, but they do it to Trump.
They
That
find
is not
him.
America. You Democrats need to start discovering they're stealing away your freedom too. You DC workers, they're stealing away your country too. Well, at least you can do thumbs down and not the flip off. Congratulations. That was an improvement. 'Cause I see this all day long from them because that's basically all they got.
That's all they got. That's all they
God
got.
Almighty help this country from a bunch of brainwashed, indoctrinated souls. God Almighty help Jerry and I
Thank you,
withstand
Steve.
the pressure
Thank
that
you,
we're going to have to withstand.
Thank you, Steve.
Love you, buddy. Thank you. Great job. Great job. Stand there, buddy.
Yeah. We want freedom for the J6ers. These people have been tortured. There was a...
Move that way. Thank you.
What's that now?
No, just right there.
Well, yeah, we've got the...
I will never cover up to save the Constitution. We're going to do it. Give us liberty or give us death. Patrick Henry said that. Give us liberty or give us death. Give us liberty or give us death.
But we need to fight for our liberty, and we're doing it.
Amen.
Take it to the